Welcome to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine Audio is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region, selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Now here's JP Devine.
Lost and found. A memory. Well, I found him. I finally found Johnny McLaughlin. There he was in black and white, big smiling Irish face filling the screen of my laptop. After sporadic searches for almost 20 years, I finally found him online, a New England newspaper. Deceased, it says. I hate that word. Deceased is a cold word, scratched on a tag attached to a corpse in the morgue. It's not for friends. I prefer simply gone. It's a great picture. It's him all right, no mistake. It's better than any of the old 8x10s he used when we were young actors in the streets of Hollywood. After Kay and I left Hollywood behind, John and I lost track of one another. Neither of us were big letter writers. Had we made it today, we would have had Facebook and Twitter and reconnected. We were children of a corner phone booths and postcards. Over the years, I tried dozens of times to find him with no luck. I guess he must have given it all up and moved back east where he was born. I know his family were saloon keepers somewhere in the east. I've forgotten where. Actors grow old like everyone else, and like the pictures in our albums, get a yellowish tint and then fade away. Unless you become a big star with indelible credits, you tend to get lost. And in show business, when you're lost, nobody goes looking for you. Screen Actors Guild and the Actors Equity Files had no record of him, and those who knew us both are gone. Occasionally, bitten by nostalgia, I'd give it a try, but life, as it always does, runs by us, over us, through us. And memories fade. I gave up. I write this today in memory of two old actors, lucky guys, John Patrick McLaughlin and Jeremiah Patrick Devine, grand boys of Irish immigrants. The two of us became fast friends from the moment we saw each other at our first actors audition, set for 2 o'clock on a hot, dry afternoon in Franklin Street in Hollywood. "You're late," he said when I walked in, and smiled. The agency was Sonia Warren's Commercials Unlimited, run by Sonia and her 3 Irish sisters off the boat in their teens and blessed with Irish pluck. Sonia loved her Irish boyos, and she signed a pack of us. We were so different looking, Johnny and I, that we were almost never up for the same parts, but whenever there was a call for a smiling young husband, a daddy, a car salesman, a bartender, a cop, or a coffee drinker, we both showed up. He was always on time. I was always late. Dozens and dozens, weeks and months and years of auditions and shared stories. We became what our grandfathers called corner boys. Pretty soon there were more of us. Jack Riley from the Bob Newhart Show, Bobby Donner from Mork and Mindy, and comedian Charles Nelson Riley, among others. Now, all gone to the other side, to the warm end of the great Celestial Bar. After auditions and callbacks, the pack of us would retreat to Jay Sloan's or Tom Brennan's, where our names were posted on green paper shamrocks behind the bar. We'd go for a nip or two and a handful of cracker fish. One day, John asked me to meet him for his birthday lunch at Musso Frank's legendary steakhouse on Hollywood Boulevard. There he was at the bar, checking his watch. "You're late. You're always late." I always was. This week in New Yorker magazine, the poet Edward Hirsch pens his poem, "My Friends Don't Get Buried." Here, I broke some pieces away to share my grief with you. My friends don't get buried in cemeteries anymore. No old buddies weeping in corners, telling off-color stories. nipping shots. But the morning goes on anyway because my friends keep dying without a schedule, without even a funeral, while the silence drums us from the other side. The silence grows warmer, then colder. I just have to lie down on the grass and press my mouth to the earth to call them so they would answer. I'm still atop the grass, Johnny. Oh, I'm sorry I was late.
Thanks for listening to On the Edge with JP Devine from Central Maine Sunday. On the Edge with JP Devine is sponsored by Sprague & Curtis Real Estate, the largest full-service real estate brokerage in Central Maine's capital region. Selling properties, helping people, getting it done. Visit their website at spragueandcurtis.com. Make sure you pick up Central Maine Sunday this week wherever newspapers are sold, and visit our website at centralmaine.com.